And now for more, we go to Netua in northern Israel and we welcome resident Josiah Dekanu. Josiah, thank you so much for joining us. As we heard there from my colleague Zach, these constant red alert sirens going off in communities in the north, close to the border with Lebanon. Talk us through your day. How are you feeling?
It's been exhausting over the last 3 days and no sleep. A couple nights ago, we had a barrage of 5 rockets that came into Netua itself. It's been a target. I think we had 40 rockets over since 7 p.m. or so this evening in this area, not just Netua, but the surrounding areas. Very little sleep. And I know Zach said that it started at 8 o'clock. Started over on this side at about 6 a.m. So the phone is buzzing nonstop, with the alerts, and you're just waiting for it to go off so that you know that it's actually coming to your town.
And tell us what you do when you hear those alerts. You are so close to that northern front. How do you respond?
So I have about 8 seconds.
Wow.
And this room right here is my safe room. It's not a mamad. It has 2 walls that are good, and that faces north and that faces west. And we're aimed at north. Most people don't have mamads or official bomb shelters in their house up in this town. But this room's relatively safe. I think it could take shrapnel, maybe not a direct hit. So let's see, I think 2 nights ago at 7 o'clock in the morning, and then 7:30 in the morning again, I was in bed in another room. You'd think I'd put my bed in here. And I've got 8 seconds to make it, and I'm sound asleep because, the whole night is very, very active.
You
2 nights ago.
Tell us more.
Yeah, go ahead.
Tell us more.
I was saying 2 nights ago, there were 5 rockets that were fired at Netua. And somewhere, I can't remember, about 8 p.m. at night. But one of the rockets was hit just near the wall, which is about the border wall, which is about 1 kilometer away from here. And that gave us and the military a lot of concern that that was an attempt for an incursion area, like they hit the wall. So that had us all on high alert. So I was up till 2 in the morning and then back up at 6, and 8 seconds to run to this room from dead asleep. That's sort of what it's been like over the last 3 days. You'd think I'd put a cot here. So
you'd think a cot, a bed. Has anyone suggested maybe you evacuate?
Yeah, people think that I'm pretty nuts for being up here. My wife is not up here. My family's not up here. But as we've mentioned before, you and I have talked before, I help out the civil service, or it's the Kitat Konanut, the civil defense force that guards the gate.
Security response, right.
Yeah, and I have neighbors here that are, I've got a 80-year-old neighbor right next to me, and these people are pretty stubborn. They say they've gone through 4 wars. They never left their home. Wow. They're not going to leave now.
Okay.
And so this town took us in, and this town is a wonderful town. Yoav Cohen is who I call the mayor. He's like the head of the council.
Well, Josiah Dekanu, we just hope that you and the mayor and everybody there, your whole community, stay safe. Thank you for being with us on i24 News. Stay safe.